Hello, everyone. Diolch Makarja. So, today I thought we could take a look at some COVID-19 information and safety items that have been distributed in Ireland, because it is very important to stay up to date with all the facts and safety procedures during this global outbreak. So first, I think we should look at the information booklets that were sent out to every household in Ireland back in early April, I think it was. So, altogether, there are 2 of these booklets. The first one, as you can see, is the public information booklet. And it was distributed by the Government of Ireland. And this is a symbol of the Government of Ireland. And this is the HSE, Health Service Executive. And we are operating in line with the WHO and the ECDC, European Centre for Disease Control. The second booklet sent out was the Irish version of the same one. Lauron Eilish Dun Fubble. Coronavirus. COVID. Anídiac. Again, we have Rialtas na HÉireann, the Government of Ireland. So, if you don't know, in Ireland, most official documentation is published in both English and Irish, as they are both our official languages. So, what do these booklets tell you? They give you facts about the virus and who is in the at-risk groups, symptoms to look out for if they are more common in the flu, the cold, or coronavirus. And then we also have procedures to adhere to in order to protect yourself, such as washing your hands, not shaking hands, standing at least 2 meters apart from other people, coughing into your elbow, cleaning items that have been in contact with the outdoors, Okay. So yes, people over 60 are at risk, so on and so forth. It just gives you a blow by blow of what you should do if you catch the virus, how you can avoid catching the virus. Needle of Gominic, wash your hands often. Form Sa Walia, stay at home. All those good stuff. So that is the Irish version, and then again this is the exact same, but in English. Gives you the facts and figures, the exact same thing, just translated into English. And that's that really. I think these were a nice idea, definitely, but to be honest, there's so many advertisements on TV telling you about the coronavirus all day, every day. And I think the information from these booklets are already ingrained into everyone's minds, so that you don't really even need to read these. So the next thing is personal PPE pack. So, not everyone gets this. This is for people who have gotten tested for coronavirus. I haven't, but one of my family members is a healthcare worker, so they had to get tested more than once actually, so they have received this and it's in the house. And of course, some people say it's a good idea to wear gloves to protect yourself, but these aren't actually a part of the PPE bag because it is believed that even if you wear gloves, they can still get easily contaminated. So unless you're working in a healthcare field where you can change your gloves quite often, then it's not really necessary, but maybe we should put some on just to get into the feel of it. So yes, this is the PPE bag, and this did come with another information booklet, which I think I have over here. So this came with this booklet. So they give you this in case you are waiting for your results and don't know if you have the virus or not. And also if you get your results back and you are positive, this tells you what you should do, how to self-isolate at home, when can I return to normal, taking care of yourself. It's just, how you can take care of yourself and everyone else if you think you're positive or are positive. Can my pets get COVID-19? Interesting one. And it has a nice little drawing here, cartoon, comic strip, I guess, that shows you the proper etiquette for sneezing, coughing, throwing away tissues, and washing your hands. And again, this is issued by the HSE, Health Protection Surveillance Center. And then we got a little diagram of how to wash your hands. You know, it's funny because everyone washes their hands. Let's hope so anyway. But since this began, we have to relearn how to wash our hands. It's quite entertaining, but it's important to stay clean even regardless of what's going on with an epidemic. It's still important to be as cleanly as possible because, you know, there are germs out there every single day of every single year that can cause harm. So it's just a good idea to follow these sort of things regardless of pandemics, epidemics, outbreaks. So yes. And this is issued by the government. No, this is completely by the Health Service Executive. So, what else do we get inside this, apart from the information booklet? You get a face mask. You are meant to stay at home until you get your results, and if you're positive, you are meant to keep at home. But this is just if you need to go into another room with family members in it, or need to speak with someone outside your house to tell them to, you know, pick up shopping for you or something like this. You can put this over your face. Or you can wear it while you're going home from the testing center. I think 2 of these came with the packet. Or maybe more, I'm not sure. My family member used 1 or more of them, so there's only 1 left in it. But, yes. This is a general face mask. Now, I actually have some other face masks. This one, I used at the beginning. I had 4 in the packet. What does it say? Yes, 4. This one is a disposable mask, so you can only use it once and then throw it away. This is actually a pollution face mask. When I would go out for shopping, and it's actually good because it does have this part at the bridge of the nose to secure it over your nose and keep it airtight, which is great. And this was just a cheap little mask I got abroad a few months ago before all this happened, and I had them in my house when it happened, so it was a nice little happy coincidence, I guess. But I don't use those anymore because I got a cloth face mask that I wash at home after I wear it and can reuse it as many times as I like. I bought this online. It's made with numerous layers of cloth for extra protection. It's nice and cute, you know. I've got a lot of people asking me, because I think in other countries people have been wearing face masks for a long time, but here in Ireland the government actually only recommended quite recently that people wear face masks now that things are reopening. So people are very interested in buying ones. And this is a nice little one I bought online that I really like. It's very comfortable. It does the job whenever I go to the grocery store. I haven't gone on public transport since this weekend, but okay. So in here we have one more item, and it is just a refuse bag, bin bag, and the reason for that is so that you can throw your disposable masks into this after you have used them. You can throw any tissues you use in here, anything like that. You can put into here, seal it all up, and throw it away so that, infected items aren't touching other objects in your house or in public. You keep this in your car if you want. Just even if you don't think you're infected, just, okay. It's a good idea to have this. So, yes, that's everything in the PPE personal PPE pack. I don't know why it says personal PPE pack, because the first P in PPE stands for personal, but whatever makes them happy. So, yes, I think that's everything. I didn't actually show any hand sanitizer or soap in this. Of course I do have some in my house, but I'm not bothered to go get it right now. I think my hand sanitizer is actually in my car at the moment. But of course I do use them whenever I'm going outside. I'm coming back inside from outside. Most shops, stores, public places here do have hand sanitizer available at the entrances, so that when you're buying stuff you don't have to be touching stuff with unsanitized hands. We do also have restrictions on how many people can enter grocery stores, shops that are still open at one time. Some small stores, it's between 2 to 6 people. Grocery stores, it's usually under 50 to 100 depending on their size. And, you have to wait in a queue for usually 10 to 20 minutes before you can enter. Smaller shops, you usually only have to queue for about 5 minutes. But we have a 5-stage reopening plan here. And the first stage did take place on Monday. So some open air stores could reopen, like gardening stores, hardware stores, some repair shops, as well as construction sites. But it will take another 3 weeks for stage 2 to kick in, where some more stores will open that can allow for social distancing. And the 5th stage will take place in August, so basically everything should be reopened by August, but we will still have to follow social distancing guidelines. And if you go on a holiday abroad, you will have to self-quarantine for 2 weeks upon return. I don't think that is necessary if you go to the UK, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet, because at this point we are still advised to not go to the UK. For now, we are required to stay within 5 kilometers of our house for most activities. And you can go further, of course, for medical appointments if there's no grocery store within 5 km of your house, etc. But yeah, that is social distancing in Ireland. Some of the information we've received and some of the safety precautions we are taking. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're going to get back to work or some version of normality within the next few weeks or months, or maybe you already have. And I hope you can do that safely and, have a relatively calm rest of the summer in comparison to the previous half of this year. So, goodbye, good evening, good night, good morning.